morning, Wolfpack. I'm Kayla Taylor.
And I'm Tenley Lilligard. Today is Friday the 13th. Boo! With that said, let's get started with your morning announcements.
Approximately 40,000 pints of blood are used each day in the United States. Well, you have the chance to donate. Our fall blood drive will be on September 16th. To donate, you need to be at least 16 years old and weigh at least 110 pounds. You also cannot have gotten any tattoos within the last year. Athletes participating in fall sports should not donate at this time. Sign-ups are at the blood drive table at lunch, but you must bring a signed consent form. If you have any questions, school with Nina Stroud or Trevor Braskamp.
Attention all Hype Dance Company members. You have until Friday, September 27th to pay for your company shirt in the student store. Please keep the receipt and give it to Ms. Hendricks to receive your shirt.
Attention all juniors, your Powder Puff schedule will be Monday, September 16th through the 19th from 4 p.m. to 5:30. Practices will be held on the varsity softball field. If you cannot make it, be sure to contact Coach Tony. Also, all fees should be taken care of by this Friday.
Interact Club members, our meeting will be rescheduled for this coming Monday in HM6 at 3:20. Please make sure to bring your membership form with you.
Next Friday is our CO versus Franklin game. JV starts at 5 and varsity starts at 6. As usual, people with ASB or sports passes will not have to pay, but the ticket prices for general admission are $7 and $5 with school ID and for senior citizens.
The Elk Grove Unified School District College Fair will be held at Pleasant Grove High School on Wednesday, September 25th from 6:30 to 8:30 p.m.
Unity Day is coming up and will be held on October 23rd. If you want to participate or be a leader, you can pick up a form outside the leadership window during lunch. They will be available starting today at first lunch. Make sure to turn in your forms to Mariah Ford or Mr. Mason. If you have any questions, please contact Mariah Ford via School Loop.
Wolfpack Robotics would like to invite everyone to attend the Powerhouse Ponage. It will be held at Pleasant Grove High School tomorrow. The movies have always been a favorite form of entertainment on the weekends.
Let's check out what fabulous movie September's brought us this month.
Any successful film is in essence an absolute miracle. Successfully making a film come together is a struggle for any filmmaker. Yet even 100 years ago, they were doing it better than Michael Bay ever did. This is This Month in Movie History.
Opening up September with the first science fiction film of all time, George Méliès's timeless classic A Trip to the Moon, released in 1902. This film revolutionized special effects and gave cinema some of its most enduring images, the most famous of which being a rocket colliding with the eye of the man in the moon.
Still cited as the best James Bond film by many, Goldfinger, the third in the long-running franchise, made its premiere to immediate acclaim, creating some of the most iconic elements of the Bond franchise. Gadgets, lasers, and bad guys made this a film event to behold.
Ice Cube displays the day in the life of a young barbershop owner in Barbershop, which chronicles the struggles of living in Chicago's South Side. He experiences the fight of the neighborhood as his father did before. In a comical way, the writers show how triumph can come out of adversity as Calvin Palmer brings their neighborhood to its old glory.
Next up is the renowned parody of zombie films made by British comedians Simon Pegg and Nick Frost, Shaun of the Dead. Released around the same time as the 2004 remake of Dawn of the Dead, the first chapter in the two's Three Flavors Cornetto trilogy gained critical and popular acclaim, leading to the other two segments of the trilogy, Hot Fuzz and The World's End, released in 2007 and 2013.
And finally, the well-known western about a low-class cowboy escorting a local criminal to a train station, 310 to Yuma, made its debut in 2007. Directed by James Mangold and starring Russell Crowe and Christian Bale, the movie grossed over $14 million and ranked #1 in the US and Canadian box office. The film later went on to receive 2 Academy Awards for Best Original Score and Best Cast.
Well, that's all the movie history we have for this month, Wolfpack. I'm Tristan Lloyd.
I'm Noah Farnetti.
And I'm Nyree Holmes.
And we'll see you next month in movie history.
Now let's take it on over to Aaron and Jody for your Friday Sports Report.
Good morning, friends. I'm Aaron Tritz.
And I'm Jody Guerrero. Now let's get it started.
The women's volleyball team took on Elk Grove High School yesterday. JV suffered a crushing loss at 2-0, and varsity also fell short with a 3-1 away loss.
The men's soccer game against Franklin High School was yesterday. JV played hard, but unfortunately lost. And varsity won 2-0 and took the win. Good job, guys. Way to represent.
Do you remember T.O., otherwise known as Terrell Owens? This weekend he tweeted, "I can play in the NBA and still be better than Luke Walton." I'm not sure if Owen realizes there's a reason he's been left a free agent in the NFL and has not been accepted by the Clippers, and he'll never have a job in the NBA. A friendly reminder to you, T.O., you're 39. Looks like Terrell Owens will be taking his talents to the bank for his unemployment check.
In Ohio, Walsh Jesuit High School cheerleader Marie Klein did 42 consecutive back handsprings in order to beat the last record. She says she almost passed out, but she wants to try and beat her own record.
In other news, the Miami Heat believe everyone deserves a second chance. Yesterday, they signed a former second pick in the draft, Michael Beasley, once again after releasing him previously years back. Even though he had multiple legal issues in the past that kept him off the court and affected his abilities, he's still only 24 years old with great potential, averaging 10 points a game. He'll be a solid bench player.
On Thursday night, center Nick Mangold, right guard of Willie Cullen, and left tackle Dee Brickashaw Ferguson were involved in a big fight at the end of the New England Patriots' 13-10 victory at Gillette Stadium. Mangold went low tackle to Patriots corner, who just sealed the victory with 38 seconds remaining. Talib didn't move out of the way, and Ferguson went low to tackle Talib as he stepped out. That started a fight near the Patriots sideline involving several players from both teams. Ferguson threw a few punches, and Cologne made contact with an official. Both were flagged for their plays and ejected from the game.
That's all we have for you today. I'm Aaron Tritz.
And I'm Jody Guerrero. See you on Monday.
Attention all of you who signed up for UNICEF Club. The first meeting will take place today after school in Mr. Amelia's room, HL6.
Just a friendly reminder that if you have any announcements you would like to air on Wolfpack TV, please send them to Mr. Mason on School Loop.
Did you know that Cinco de Mayo is not Mexican Independence Day? It's actually September 16th, which happens to be this coming Monday. To celebrate, all LEAD members are invited to attend a potluck that will take place Monday after school on the culinary patio. Check your School Loop email to see what you need to bring.
Attention all freshman Powder Puff ladies, your first practice will be held today after school. Meet in L3 and be prepared to go out on the field after a short meeting. Hey Tinley, did you go to the soccer game last night?
Heck yeah, I did, and I'm so excited for CO to take down the Wildcats in the football game. So let's see a recap of last year's football game.
Franklin, they're a good team, offense and defensive wise, but we were better at the time. We showed 100%.
We've been waiting for this for so many years. We finally showed them what's up. They kept talking mess about us.
Yeah, man, they scared of us now. We let them know. It's CO out here, bro.
I'm pretty sure Franklin knows who we are, and they ain't gonna mess with us next year because we're gonna whoop them again. And no, that's it. We're gonna whoop them again.
Franklin coming over to play.
Well, that's all we have for you today. I'm Kayla Taylor.
And I'm Tenley Lilligard. Be a 10 today, Wolfpack, and remember the strength of the wolf is the pack.
And the strength of the pack is the wolf.
See you next week.